It is the 25th day of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and Putin's troops continue their relentless attacks on Kyiv, Ukrainian cities. Capital of Kyiv and Kharkiv have witnessed the wrath of Russian missiles. The capital city of Ukraine, Kyiv, has seen massive casualties. 228 people, including 4 children, have died since the beginning of war. The besieged Mariupol town continues to be the worst hit. Authorities claim that Russian troops bombed an art school where 400 civilians had taken refuge. Several port towns have been battered round the clock shellings. According to the Berydansk City Council, the convoy was headed to Berydansk from Zaporizhia to pick up fleeing Mariupol citizens, but was stopped by Russian troops. Now, meanwhile, Ukraine has refused to bow down amid Russian assault. The president of Ukraine has suspended activities of 11 political parties with Russian links. On Saturday, Ukrainian president called on Putin to sit for comprehensive peace talks. The leader said that failure to find a peaceful solution would result in generations of Russians reeling from the losses of war. The Russian-Ukraine war has become more deadly. Russia has claimed that it has used hypersonic Kinzhal missiles to depot in Ukraine's western Ivano-Frankivsk region. Moscow has never before admitted using this high-precision weapon in combat. Here's more.
A deadly missile which destroys its target with devastating ferocity and with unimaginable speed. Before you breathe, blink or have any chance to respond, traveling 5 times the speed for sound, or at an astounding speed of nearly 6,200 kilometers an hour. Enter the super deadly and lightning fast hypersonic Kinzhal missile system, the Russian word for dagger. Kremlin has let the world know that it used the hypersonic missiles to... Russia posted a video saying its missiles struck the arms depot in Delyatin, a village in southwestern Ukraine, only 100 kilometers from the border with Romania.
18 марта авиационным ракетным комплексом «Кинжал»
On March 18th, Kinzhal missile system armed with hypersonic aeroballistic missiles destroyed a large Ukrainian forces underground depot contained missiles and aircraft ammunition in the settlement of Delyatin of Ivano-Frankivsk region in western Ukraine.
В населенных пунктах Великий Дальник и Великодолинская Одесской области.
There is currently no way to stop or intercept the hypersonic missiles because they can change direction while mid-flight. Hypersonic cruise missiles are propelled by a high-speed jet engine and not gravitational forces used by traditional ballistic missiles. Russia may have used the MiG-31 fighters to deploy the missiles, which can carry both nuclear and conventional warheads. In any case, this is a massive step up for Russian invasion forces, accused of using oxygen-killing thermo-aerobic vacuum bombs and targeting civilian areas and committing unimaginable war crimes. Will the Western countermeasures and counter-strike military hardware supplied to Ukraine be able to defeat Russia's game-changing missile strikes? With Rajesh Pawar in Kyiv, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's tell you a little more about the killer Kinzhal missile. It's a super-fast, low-flying and maneuverable speed of 6,000 kilometers per hour. The speed is 5 times that of sound. It can hit targets 2,000 kilometers away. The payload capacity is 480 kilograms and can carry nukes, conventional warheads propelled by high-speed jet engine. It doesn't follow a preset flight path and can change trajectory mid-flight. There's no way to stop or intercept this missile. Staying with Ukraine, the following story has images which can disturb you. We advise viewer caution. Children of Ukraine are paying the price of war with blood and their lives. Disturbing pictures coming from Mariupol shows mass graves for children injured, toddlers with shrapnel wounds, children and young adults with limbs blown up. Heartbreaking tales from Ukraine. Bodies are piling up every single day with each airstrike and shell that hits the city, which lies directly in the line of Russian invasion. The city is now encircled by Russian soldiers who are slowly squeezing the life out of it, one blast at a time. Airstrikes and shells have hit the maternity hospital, fire department, homes and churches. As Russian-Ukraine conflict enters its day 25th today, several anti-war Russians are trying to escape legal repercussions for joining unsanctioned protests back at home, are now trying to migrate to US via the Mexico border. Here's more.
Prompting some to camp out on the pavement.
Unending Russian offensive. Ukraine facing the brunt of Putin's attacks from ground and air. Its cities ravaged. Millions displaced turned refugees. Ironically, their fate is shared by many Russians too. Many Russian nationals who are bitterly opposed to war too are facing a similar fate. Fleeing their country to escape hounding and legal persecution for joining unsanctioned protests to denounce Putin's war. Thousands of Russians who had fled their country are now trying to migrate to the United States of America via the Mexican border. While US officials have allowed in dozens of Ukrainian refugees, similarly they eludes displaced Russians. A few dozen Russians, including several children, were seen waiting at the Mexico border for several days now, wrapping themselves in thick blankets to sleep merely several feet from the border wall, hoping US officials will hear their pleas for protection.
My mom, original Ukraine. I have many brothers, sister, Ukraine. Now, yeah, I know my country attack, but I come back Russia.
But so far, neither Mexico's Migration Institute nor the US Department of Homeland Security have responded to pleas by Russian asylum seekers. US border officials have turned away asylum seekers from countries like Nigeria, Colombia, Honduras, and Mexico. Can rebel Russians melt US hearts? That's the big question. Bureau Report, India Today.